Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. So, let me just start by saying y'all know how I got my car out of the shop Monday night. I go to get in it to go to church last night, get 2 blocks down the road, battery light comes on. Battery saver active, charge battery system soon. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I called the mechanic. They were already closed, but he answered and he said, hey, I'm still here. He said, just go ahead and bring it up to me. So long story short, I missed church, had to take it and drop it off again. And it's looking like it's the alternator, which here's the thing. I still have the receipt from the alternator that we just bought Valentine's Day of last year, of 20. And my ex put it on. So it's not even a year old, so at least it's warranted. And then also I told him that I had noticed like my traction control light was coming off and on from time to time. And he said, yeah, I noticed that when I had it and was driving it too. You got a hub going out. And I'm like, and he's like, but you got 185,000 miles. That's normal for a hub. And I'm like, no. Like we replace a hub every 6 months. My ex was having to redo the hubs on the wheels. So I'll be damned. I get the receipts out because I keep it, especially when it's warranted. Since 2018 until June of 20, we I have receipts for not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, 6 hubs. Like I am so sick of this piece of shit car. Sorry, but that's what it is. It's a piece of shit, and I'm tired of it. I am absolutely sick of it. It's to the point where I'm just fixed to sell it and not have a car. Like I don't give a damn. I am so frustrated with this car. And so he's like, well, at least if it's under warranty, he's like, because we can talk to AutoZone and da da da. Because he'd asked me, he said, where'd you have it replaced? And I said, my ex did it. And he said, like AutoZone, or where'd you get the parts? Did a shop do it? And I said, no, no, no. I said, either AutoZone, O'Reilly, or both, which is both. And I said, that's where we got everything. And he said, well, the good thing about that is I can just call, talk to a manager, give them your phone number, and if it's still warranted. And I said, oh, you don't even have to do that. I guarantee you I've got the receipts. So I called him early this morning, let him know that I had the receipts. And so I texted him a picture of a receipt from March 14th of 20. My ex replaced a hub. Then we turned around in June 25th of 20, replaced another hub. And then, well, February, okay, so February of 20, he replaced the alternator. March of 20, he replaced a hub. June of 20, he replaced a hub. Hell, no wonder he started to get unhappy. The car, I'm sure, did it. Not really, but if I was having to work on that piece of shit all the time, I'd probably get a little mad too. So, in the event you see this, thank you for all the repairs you've had to do on that piece of crap. It's just like, it's so frustrating. It's like the first time I picked it up from the shop, I had it 9 days and it broke down and I sent it back to him. This time I had it two. I hadn't even put 30 miles on it and boom. It's ridiculous. And like, it is just so frustrating. Like, I want it to run for like a week, 2 weeks, a month. And the mechanic, Matt, was like, well, don't feel bad. And he was like, we've got people that we tell them, please stop dumping money in this car. And I said, yeah, this is probably one of them. And he said, no, I mean, it is a good car, especially for the miles. And I'm like, glad you think so. You want to buy it? It's a piece of shit. So, but that's enough about that. And it's just, yeah, I was supposed to have plans today. I was going to go with my friend Tim, and he got a recall on his car, so we were going to go. Well, no, he went. I said, no, I'm not. I'm like, yeah, I have other crap I need to deal with, and I'm just not in the mood. Because we were going to I was going to go with him to Sewell Cadillac in Dallas for them to do the airbag. There was a recall on the passenger side airbag, which I'm sure lots of, I know my car had it on the driver's and the passenger. My older daughter, Molly, her Lexus had it on the passenger side. She had to get it redone. His car has a same thing passenger side. So, but anyways, I was going to go with him to the dealership, and then we were going to go do the indoor skydiving. But I was like, yeah, we'll do it another day. But anyways, so, and then like I was just so stressed last night that I ate a cheese stick. I threw it right back out. And then I went to reheat our leftovers from lunch. Um, and I threw that right back up. Tried to make a small little bowl of sherbet, threw that right back up. So, I don't know. Anyways, so enough of that. But on to today's daily devotional. Grumbly hateful or humbly grateful. I like that. Say that 5 times fast. Grumbly hateful or humbly grateful. January 28th. And of course, I didn't even get to go to church last night, so that sucks. But that's okay. I was able to do it online. So, alrighty. So it says, do everything without grumbling or arguing, so that you may become blameless and pure, children of God without fault in a warped and crooked generation. Then you will shine among them like stars in the sky. Most companies have a department dedicated to dealing with complaints. It is an apt indication of our human nature. We complain when our rights have not been met. The problem with complaining is that it focuses our attitude on wrongdoing. And here I am complaining. But come on now. Come on, God. I have the right to complain. This is enough is enough is enough. I really don't, but I'm going to. What a different world it would be if we could first look at our own hearts and admit our wrongful doing before pointing the finger at others. This kind of humility is rare and precious. It can only be achieved by allowing God's grace to permeate your life. It is Jesus that makes you blameless and pure. And if you can imitate his humility, your life will shine like a bright star amidst the darkness. Today's prayer. Jesus, I acknowledge that my immediate reaction is to complain and argue and to show others their faults. No, I'm not going to show anybody else their faults. I'm just going to show that POS crappy car its fault. And my immediate reaction is to complain and argue and to show others their faults. Remind me to search my own heart and to be humble in my approach to others. Thank you for your ultimate example of humility. Let me experience the full measure of your grace so that I may follow your example. Amen to that. Basically, just, think about things before you open your mouth. Don't go pointing out anybody else's fault without looking at your own first. You can't say, oh, well, you. Well, what about you? None of us are without fault. None of us are without sin. None of us are perfect and made in perfection, So, but yeah, so you definitely need to think about that before you just go calling, others out on things or telling people what's right, what's wrong, what they're doing, what they need to do. You need to look into yourself first. So, and think about, how would you kind of, it goes back to that, get what you give, you're going to give that to somebody. Well, you, and da-da-da, and you should. How would you like somebody to do that to you? I wouldn't like it to me. It set me off. That'd be the last time somebody came to me and said, well, you should do this. The first and the last. But anyway, but that's that. So I'm just going to try to just chill today, just relax, take care of myself. Wait and see if I get any phone calls from DC or Houston. So try to drink my coffee and keep it down. But need to go to the grocery store. I need to get my hair cut. But honestly, I don't feel like doing a damn thing. I'm just so frustrated. So, but anyway, so that's that. But I hope y'all have a beautiful and wonderful morning and day, and I will try to be back and keep you posted, and definitely let you know if I hear anything from the Natural Institute of History, Medical Longe something, I don't know, or MD Anderson. So, but anyways, that's that for now. So I love you guys.